Hello and welcome back to another episode of Project Supercar. Now, although the weatherman says it's going to rain today and it has just started to spit, great, I am going to try and continue with the strip down of the Audi A6 2.7T donor car. Yeah, it looks grey and miserable, and we're getting a few spots of rain. Well, I can't really push the car out because it's going to chuck it down. So I'm going to carry on with what I can get to, which is some of the items still left in the engine bay. So I still need to remove some of the air conditioning parts, some of the wiring loom, and some other bits and bobs. So I'm just going to get into that, see what I can pull out, and it'll just be a few hours this afternoon. Now, this donor car has dual climate control, so I want to salvage all of that. So I want this electronic panelling here, so I want to keep that. And I also need to salvage all the bits and pieces under the engine bay, like the pump and the canister and all that sort of stuff. So I need to take that apart carefully, and also to document where all the bits and pieces go. So I think we'll start by removing what's underneath or inside the engine bay. So a lot of the air conditioning piping is on this side of the car. There's the canister, some hoses and whatnot. And it sort of runs along there, inside there, underneath the wiring and the servo, out to here. So I'll just undo all that, see if I can pull it out. So I need a 32 and a 30mm spanner. The other hose is held in with an Allen bolt, which actually, on closer inspection, it looks like it's a Torx head bolt. So I'll just undo that. Yeah, it's a Torx bit. Hopefully you can see that. It's size 45. I'm going to put the bolt back in to the canister so I don't lose it. Just a series of 3 nuts there, and I think there's another nut here. I think this canister should be able to be pulled away, and then these hoses will be loose. These are 10mm. Yeah, what is it with you lot? Seems to be a sort of internet meme about people losing 10mm sockets. I've never lost one. Not yet, anyway. I'm going to jinx myself, haven't I? Right. This canister should just pull away. Oh, there's another nut just down there. Just got to undo it. So there we go, the canister is off. Nothing too exciting, but I do want to use it in the turbo build. So I'm going to put this somewhere safe. Now that the canister is undone, I can undo the other side of the hoses. It looks like that is an 8mm Allen bolt. Now I can't quite get my ratchet in there, so I'll use the Allen bolt tool and a spanner. So these are now loose. In fact, both the hoses are loose, but it's snagged down here. I don't think I can pull them out. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to start removing, I think I'll remove the cowl, wiper blades, arms, that sort of thing. And then I think next I'll have to remove some of this wiring, or at least move it out the way. Now these wiper arms are actually seized on, but I've had them soaking with WD-40 for a good couple of weeks now, so hopefully they'll pull off. Yeah, still seized. Well, there it goes. Got it. There. One down. Yeah, put the nut back on. Ah, this one's not so bad. I'm going to remove the cowling next. Now it's already broken, so I can be a bit rough with this. I'm just going to give it a good yank. Yeah, let's crack this side anyway. There you go, it's off. I'm going to need a little bit of slack, so I'm just going to cut these tiebacks off. They don't look genuine to me, so I'll just snip these off. Okay, these earth wires are just in the way, so I'll undo that, get the earth wires out the way, and then I should be able to lift this cable out. Right, sort of undoing the tangle a little bit. I'm going to have to undo this connector here for the brake fluid reservoir, and I'll label that up, and then I think I should be able to get rid of this cable out of the way. So yeah, I'll do that now. Okay, mission aborted. I don't think I'm going to get these aircon pipes out today. It looks like they lift out. So all this lot's got to be removed before I can actually pull these pipes out. They're completely loose, they're not bolted in at all, but without bending them, which I don't want to do, I can't get them out. So I'm going to shift and I'm going to move over to the electrics. I think I'll take this off and we'll have a look and see where all the cabling goes. Right, I'll bring in the camera in so you can have a look. Right, here we go. Some sort of ECU. Relay and a fuse and a couple of connectors down there. So I think, I don't know, I might be able to undo these connectors down there and then pull this out, which means I can then get this loom out of the way completely. Of course, I don't want a load of junk falling in there and messing up the electrics. Might have to get the vacuum cleaner out straight away afterwards. Right, wish me luck, I'm going in. Right, we've got some connectors inside here. Good thing is, they look like they're colour coded. So as long as I document it, like this video, I should be able to figure out where they all go again. All the plugs have been pulled out, and it looks like there's one nut there, and a rubber bung there. And I think this whole box should pull out. I've undone the two 10mm nuts, so let's see if this comes out. No, there's something else holding it. Unless it's stuck. Oh, that's just stuck. Oh, you're kidding me. It looks like you've got to take the windscreen motor assembly out before you can pull this out. How stupid! No, can't get it out. Gonna have to pull out these. So let's take a look at the problem. You've got this rubber bung here. Now to get this out, you have to push the whole box backwards, but then it hits the windscreen wiper motor mechanism. Come on Audi, this is not good. No wonder it costs so much to work on these things. So I'm going to undo that bolt there, that bolt there, and that one there, and hopefully I can pull out the windscreen wiper mechanism. These are M10 bolts.
Brian literally.
Right, it's out. That took some jiggling. So take a look at that. Now it turns out you have to undo the box, the ECU box, and you've got to undo this, and then you sort of jiggle them both at the same time, and then finally this comes out. Yeah, good bit of design work there, Audi. The ECU box is now out, but I'm really going to have to clean up all that rubbish in there. So time to get the vacuum cleaner out, I think. There we go, that's a lot cleaner. I've put the ECU back in the box and just put the lid on, keep it safe. I think this ECU box should work out quite nicely for the turbo build. If you look on the back, you'll see it's flat, so this should be quite easy to make a bracket for. One thing I have found is this part here, which is the loom. There's a sticker under here that says "Nicht bend," or in English, "Don't bend." So for some unknown reason, this loom can't be bent. Now that is going to be a problem. I still want to get these aircon pipes out today, and I've still got a little bit of time. So I might just pull some of these brake lines out. That should give me a little bit more slack. 11mm spanner is needed for this job. One on the front is actually 12mm. Now they're undone, let's just remove these plastic clips. That's it, removed. Just remove the vacuum line that goes to the servo. It should just pull out. There we go. It looks like the only thing stopping these air conditioning lines to be removed is the brake master cylinder. So I think what I'll do is I'll pull that off, and hopefully these lines should come out. It looks like there's just two Torx 45 bolts. This one's a different size. Okay. The bottom one is actually a 40. So the top one's a 45, the bottom one's a 40. Could do with one of those electric ratchets right about now. Ah, okay. Well, it looks like those two bolts actually hold the servo onto the bulkhead. Just two bolts, that's it. Here's a closer look. Just about make out two bolt holes there. So two bolts hold the servo in, and obviously the brake master cylinder. But that means I've got to get inside the car onto the pedals and disconnect the brake pedal, which I really don't want to be doing that now. So I wonder, do I have enough wiggle room to get those aircon lines out? Let's give it a try. Come on! Yes! Success! Woo! They're out! Well, I've got the lines out and I've got the canister out. Now, these are pre-formed and they're bent in a certain way just to fit an Audi A6, surprise, surprise. So I really can't use the lines, but I'm hoping I can cut the connectors off and then put my own lines in when I do the turbo build. So I think that'll do. I'm going to tidy up. I think I've dodged the rain, but the clouds are coming in. So I'm going to call it an episode, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.